am called MR.JOHN Stratton. I am a Japadola by tribe, coming from Tororo district, sub-county Nagongera, village Walaweji. I am a Ugandan. I studied in Tororo, Mahanga Primary School. After finishing my education, I joined a corporation called Uganda Tea Corporation. I served there as machine operator. With my little knowledge I acquired in the school, I found it to myself that in tea corporation, I was not earning what I was meant to earn. I, Odongo, we are twins. I have my brother Opio, who was in Kigumba, came to me and told me that, brother, there is a company called Wade Adams going to construct the road from Kafu to Karuma. Please, you have the knowledge and you have acquired the knowledge of driving. Can you come and join them? Immediately I left that work of Uganda Tea Corporation, went to Masindi. That was in 1992. That was when I joined Wade Adams. There they recruited me as a porter. But my main intention was to drive. I joined as a porter. I worked, I think, something like for 8 months. There I went to one of the Mazungus called Stefo. Told Muzungu that, please, I know to drive this lorry, this tractor. That man gave me a chance and gave me a test. I went for. I passed. Then I was pulled from porter to machine operator and driver. I arranged for the driving permit, which I got in Masindi. My life became settled. There the contract got finished too. Wade Adams, Skanska Jensen came in, worked with Skanska from 1994, 95, 96, 97. Kafu Karuma Road got finished, came to Kampala, rebuilt the parliament. That one got finished. Went to Mbarara, built the Coca-Cola factory. That one got finished. Came back to Kampala. We were given the contract of Chibuye Zana and Tebe Highway. That was where I got this accident. I was not alone who got the accident. We got the accident because I was the operator driving a wheel loader 950, open roof, old model, 2 spanner boys, and 1 mechanic were in the same tractor. And that tractor, actually, it developed a system whereby it was not working because it was automatic. You could engage the gear number 2, it turns to number 4. You lower the bucket down, it do the opposite. You remove your leg or your feet from the accelerator pedal, the power remains high. So on my way from Chibuye to Lubowa, we got the accident in Namasuba. As per now speaking, the 2 died on spot. I, the driver, I remained in the machine turned me down. I lost 1 leg. Even this leg here, which we are seeing, they are all in breakage. That was by 6 o'clock on August 1998. I didn't know what was happening because I can tell that I was halfway dead. Because even my chest here was, they had to pump in the oxygen. But I developed understanding after some 2-3 days when I was in the hospital. When the company and the hospital had made the agreement to treat me until I recover. But with the pain, of course, as you know, as a man, you have to be a man. I was married, had a woman, had children, had to stay in the hospital for 1 full year and 1 month. The woman ran away. I remained in the hospital with my youngest brother who was nursing me. So I had nothing else. Said, God, as I've lost my leg, please do me a favor. Let me be alive so that I can look after the young ones whom you have given me. When I reached home, said, okay, I've now been discharged out of hospital. Now let me go in the office and I claim for my money. Was enough. When I reached the office, they welcomed me. First day, second day, third day, they told Askari to not allow me entering their gate. I said, what is it? That with the Askaris we have been informed not to allow you enter in this gate by the management. I said, why? That we don't know. I stayed on the gate. I sent one of the Askaris to call for me in charge. That was Mr. Enoka, who was the administrator. This man called me in the office. They did not even allow me to sit on the chair. They told me to sit down on the floor when they were seated on the chair. Plus these Bazungus were the Skanska people. They told me, we are sorry, we can no longer continue with you because of that nasty accident you got. So from today, your service has been terminated. Here is the letter, your termination letter. Sign in and get this. It was either 250,000 and go away. I jumped up with the tears. That Job was the one catering for my life, catering for my family. Abruptly, he has been terminated after losing my one leg, becoming disabled. I said, God, what is this? It was not the best hours I expected. Their life became hard. Landlord, the owner of the house where I was sleeping, was demanding because I had not paid him for something like 8 months. Transport became hard on my side. Surviving became hard on my side. I said, what is this? I had my brother had died, my father had died, my mother had died. So I had no any relative who could help me or to sponsor me some little financial issue. Was all good enough. As I was working here in Kampala, I created friends. After being terminated from the Skanska, went back with a termination letter. I showed it to them. I told them, please brothers, I've been terminated. Now, what is the way forward? In the village, I cannot fit. I am not married now. The woman ran away. One of my colleagues said, no, Mr. Dongo, this guy was working with the civil aviation in Entebbe. Mr. Mugeni is now the late. I said, no, Mr. Dongo, I'm giving you a lawyer. I was still new in Kampala. I was still a young, energetic boy with 33 years. Otherwise, that was the reason why this right leg was not amputated, because the doctors saw my age and they said, no, we cannot amputate his 2 legs. This man is still a young boy. We leave to him 1 leg, we amputate 1 to save his life. After them reading that letter, they gave me a lawyer. This is a man whom I never knew him before. He was new to me. I was also new to him. Asking me some questions, I answered him. Asking me some of the letters, I produced, which I was using them with operating with the Skanska Jensen. The contract form I had, said, okay, now these people, I'm going to write to them a letter so that we can settle this issue out of the court. I said, fine, and good. He wrote the reply, which these people replied to him, I don't know. But he told him that these people are not willing to negotiate with you. So here is where we are now going to the court. I said, fine. All my documents are here. And before we go to court, Mr. Lawyer, let us come to the agreement first. Good enough, this was a very good gentleman who said, okay, we made the agreement, but the agreement was not in written. It was a gentle agreement. That in case I lose this case, we have to go to the Court of Appeal. Then in case I win this case and I'm awarded a little money to keep myself throughout, we are going to the Court of Appeal. This man came, told me that, please, I'm ready to do what you are telling me, and I'm now your boss. I said, fine. Entered the High Court of Uganda, Kampala. It took us 1 full year, something like 2 weeks, to read the judgment. The judgment was read, and I won the case. But the award of the amount which I was given was a little. Then I told the lawyer, please, this is what I told you now. This money which I've been given, it is little. For my age, 33 years, this 80 million. And you are now telling me we are going to share it with you. 8 million is very little if I see with it my years ahead. That no, now you see these people, they are rich people. To these people, they are now running out of Uganda. 3, how much did you produce or how much did you give me to run this case since from the beginning? I couldn't answer any question, and I couldn't tell him any amount because there was no money which I gave him from the beginning. I was going to him alone. This man was seeing me alone. Nobody who could escort me to the court. So the man turned against me. Skanska Jensen being a rich company, on my side, as I know in a vernacular language of ours, Uganda, here we say, Omwabu tasinga musango. A poor man will never win the case. It came to me whereby I expected this man, Skanska, gave him something very big. There the man forced me to sign the agreements which I cannot remember now. The papers which I can't recall them now. The amount I was given, he also slashed some. The amount which I was given, after slashing some, he was giving me this money in bits, not all in at once. Now currently speaking, the man even doesn't want me to see with his eyes. I have children who are grown because after losing the other lady from the hospital, coming out of the hospital, I used this little money which I was given in the court to manage to buy a plot, take a house. Then I married another woman of my tribe because the other one was a Mulango. Now I went back to Toro and got a Toro, a pure Japadola lady. That is a woman whom I'm surviving with, 8 children, but now they are grown up. Children are now in secondary schools. The demand is too much. The expense is too much. It forced me to leave the village to come back to Kampala. Came back in Kampala in 2016. To do what? I knew how to operate the machine. I knew how to drive. I had my driving permit. Nobody would give me a job. Here life became hard. I slept out in the old tax park. You know these shoe cobblers. After them shining the shoes for people during the daytime. It is me who is the landlord of their farm at night. I'm the landlord, sleeping there on the veranda. By 5 o'clock I'm out, but by midday I'm the owner of those farms. I slept there for a good years, 2.5 years. Tried to sell this Tangawuzi, the KCC man, grabbed it all from me. I tried to make a communication to the way how to drive or operate these machines because they are automatic, but nobody could turn right positive reply on me. Try to make all the application to some different companies, all in vain. Now, what is the way forward? I couldn't go back in the village. For who? People to laugh at me that, hey, he ran in the town thinking that it is easier for him in the town. Why did he come back? I said no. I've come to Kampala. I got this accident in Kampala. There is something which I'm smelling in front. I have to stay in Kampala. Well, as I came to Kampala, as you know, I was a linguistic man. Linguistic man or a linguistic person is a person who speaks something more languages. So I had to connect or to make new friendships here in Kampala. Although those old ones, whoever I could meet with, would just, whenever he sees me about beyond, he just divert to another channel. So I would meet with friends. At times they give me some little money. At times by sharing a good tongue with, or sharing good words with them, you find them giving me a promise. Maybe you come tomorrow, I will get for you something. I would eat once, and in a week I would bathe twice. At night, there are these town dwellers, these bayais. They come, they cane you, they take all what you have, or they use razor blades to cut your pocket to remove what you have in the pocket. 2018, when it was ending, like around July, August, as I told you that I was a person who would make friends. So I had friends who would tell me what is taking place. So I had a friend who had informed him about the coins. These coins, do you know Bitcoins and the one coin? Yeah. So when they told me about the coins, I was very much interested in it. I said, what is that? Oh, my friend, the coin, if you are to join, you will not be like this. Your life will change. I said, good. One coin, I bought some shares because I had some little money. December, a friend of mine tipped me that, please, there is an academy. It is already in Uganda. It is going to recruit students to teach them how to trade Forex. You make money while sitting. As I'm now disabled, I'm now gambling in the street. I had already developed the system of begging in the street. Street beggar. I sit by the roadside. You give me 100, 200, I earn a living. I don't get, I stay hungry. It rains, I don't go. It shines, too much shine, I don't see it. So there my life started being worse, because from being either I had my professional job of operator to become a street beggar. That is a big demotion. A big demotion whereby me personally, I said, whoever will see me when I'm begging, let him laugh. But for what I am ringing to, in the future I will not be like this. From begging, I managed to pay my children's school fees. From begging, I managed to survive here in Kampala.
Oyo mwana Odongo namulaba wano 2015 tuludde naye wano ku street kale ng'asabiriza naye nga okusabiriza okwe kwava ku kigere yafuna accident n'afuna ki n'abeera ku kitanda ng'obuyambi tabuyina najja wano ku street okukola ki okufuna obuyambi kale amayinza okufuna obuyambi naye nga obuyambi nga butono nga tubumala bulungi najjaawo nagira naye nga tutuludde naye emyaka ziizo.
In December 10th there, Issa Laws came to me and told me, John, I've been telling you about Nile 1, now here's a chance. Next year they are recruiting students and the registration fee is 10,000. I said, wow. I had 20,000 shillings, which I had arranged for my Christmas, for my children. I had to pull out the 10,000 for registration. He said, Issa Laws, if you will eat this money, it is upon you. But here is the money, you're going to register my name. To join the academy, to learn Forex trading, new life, new, because in this year or in this period or this region or this is where we are now, we are in information age. You get the information, what have you done with that information? Get the information, utilize it. Not get the information, then leave it, no. When I was learning Forex trading, the school had their own laptops. And these laptops, first in trading, there are two types of trades, whereby there is a live account and a demo account. But we were put on a demo account. On demo account, this is account whereby you trade but not with the real money. But when we were learning with the demo, actually we were very happy because we were seeing how the machine was moving, making money on my side. Then we became happy. We said, no, now it is good. We have learned how to trade. I have learned how to trade Forex. Please, my life is going to change. In fact, I'm thanking very much Nile 1. Nile 1 did a very big thing, actually, pull me from the street to change my life as me being disabled, to learn something. And with the Forex, as I entered in Nile 1, I had no any knowledge about the smartphone. I had the button phone. I had no knowledge about the laptop. But now with the laptop, I have knowledge with the laptop whereby by Forex, I know. Crypto, I know. Trading commodities, I can. There is one thing which I had forgotten. In 2019, allow me to go back a bit. 2016, 2017, I was in the street sleeping. 2017, I had to rent in Namuwongo. And coming to Kampala, I am HIV positive. And in Namuwongo, they had the health center for there also giving out the HIV drug. So I joined that unit where I could be getting my drugs. At the same time, where I'm sleeping also was nearer to me. But when this information came to me about Forex trading, I said, no, Namuwongo is far. How will I be connecting from Namuwongo then to Mukwano Courts? What I did was to cross from Namuwongo to come nearer Mukwano Courts, that is Makerere Kivulo. Makerere Kivulo I joined in 2019 when I joined the academy. Rented the house there. 2020, 2021, the landlord sold the place minus with the attendant knowing. So it was just one day, I came back by around 10 o'clock, they told me, oh my friend, I said, yes, you have been given 2 weeks to evacuate this place. I said, what? that there is somebody who has bought this place. I said, fine. And I'd rented that place for more than 3 years. So I did not refuse. The 2 weeks elapsed. I removed my small things. I had to run to the LOC. When I went to the LOC said no. Now this man is lame. Why are you giving some money to rent? I said, this man gave me just 100,000. How much? 100,000. How long have you rented this place? 3 years. They called him. Out of this money which you sold that place, is this the money which you are giving this man? We want here 300,000 shillings to allow this man to rent a house for 2 months. He was forced to give that money. Then the LOC said no. There is the office where they call Kitabulusi. Do you understand the word Kitabulusi? That is where their office is, or in case of somebody who is in a problem. You come, they give you their accommodation. Next day you look for where you can. So they told me that you sleep here for 2 months as you look for a place where to. I stayed there for 2 months. But as you know, office is an office. You cannot turn that office to be your own home. Again, they had to remove me from there. They said, no, enough is enough. Here is your money. You rent. I rented the place. Where I rented, behind was a sleeping place. In front was a bar. I could not sleep at night. I was HIV positive. I had already developed the pressure. So if I combine these two, I couldn't sleep at night. Slept there for 2 months. I ran off. I came. There is another tenant there called Kanyankoli. Said, Kanyankoli, what is happening here? It is too much. Get for me just a small room where I can sleep. He said, fine. Sleep here, pay this amount. I paid him 2 months. Started sleeping with the Kanyankoli. My back had already developed that issue. I could not sit properly. I could not sleep. So, when I went to Mulago Hospital, the X-ray, they sent me to New Mulago, whereby New Mulago sent me for a scan. When I went to a scan, they asked me for 350,000 shillings. And I was having no place where to sleep. I came back with a letter. When I came back with the letter, went to the LOC1 chairman, showed him the letter. I said, my LOC, you look. Here is a letter from Mulago. They need me scanning. Scanning is this amount. Now, I have students who are going to senior 1. There is one whom I want him at least to join a technical institute. Now, do me a favor. I have no anywhere where I'm going. Because where I was sleeping there, they'd already briefed me that, please, where you are sleeping here, they have given me 4 days. Again, the owner is breaking it off. I'd slept for 2 months. My things were pulled out. I piled them by the roadside there where the LOC was passing, where he was going to his home. He saw me sleeping outside there for 4 days. The 5th day when he came by around 10 o'clock, he told me that, please Muzee, tomorrow don't go early as you used to go to Kampala. See me before you go. Waited for him with my papers. He saw my paper from Lago. He saw the paper which I was told the letter which I got for my boy for vocational in the vocational institute. And that were those ones who were going to secondary school. The LOC said no. All in all, what I can do as a LOC and as a parent and as a man, you go down there. You know such and such a building called the Miracle Arcade? It's called Miracle Arcade. It's called Kadu. Tell him, I've sent you to him. I'm following you. Went to him by around 11. Said, hey, you have been sent by the chairman. I said, yes. Told Kadu my situation. They sat together, Kadu and the LOC person. Said, no, to save the life of this man, he has to attend the hospital. He has to look for money for the hospital. He has kids who are in the school. He has been chased out of the house and the house has been broken. Let him sleep there. What we want from him, let him come with only his mukeka, the bed sheet, 1 jerrycan for water, 1 pail for urinating at night. We don't want their saucepans. We don't want their charcoal stove. We don't want him to cook there. And the daytime, don't stay there. You have to come back at night after the shop attendant had already closed. You come. You sleep. Tomorrow by 6:30, before they come in, you are out. So it is now the LOC who gave me where I'm sleeping now. In Makiriri Kivulu, where I've slept for more than 1.5 years.
Saazi no gyali akoye ku street kati ayagala obuyambi obusingako awo. Akoye ku ki? Ku street kati ayagala obuyambi obusinga ki? Awo. Abalina obuyambi alina obusobozi bajje bamukole ki? Bamuyambe.
Right now as I speak, to a good Samaritan to do to me, as I was a normal person who had something doing, I had my own job, but now I became disabled. I am now a street beggar, and from out of street begging, I managed to pay for learning how to trade forex, whereby now I've acquired the knowledge of forex trading. What I'm lacking is financial issue. That person, a good Samaritan, what he can do to me is to help me resume back to forex trading. Get the capital, go back to trade. What I need now to rebuild my life is actually to make my heart a bit cool by at least fine. Oh, I get a place where I can sleep, whereby after making my work, I can go and sleep because I am sleeping outside. My dream for the future is I don't want to be like this. I want to show to others who are either like me or are not like me that please, the level where you are today, you never know what God plans to you. Tomorrow you might be a step ahead. Now, me, I did not think of being where I right now am speaking. I thought after becoming disabled, my life was gone. But now I'm seeing a change, whereby in future I'm dreaming to be with more knowledge than where I am now. Or I want to be with more knowledge than where I am, at least to help others who are disabled like me.